will you please try the lobster? Come on. You've never had lobster, right? You've been to Red Lobster, but you've never actually had lobster. Give me your fork, just come on. I'm just gonna present it. I'll feed it to you.
No.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It's not fishy.
I'm not gonna.
You gotta go that.
I assure you.
What's going on? So we always have this ongoing joke. Anytime I do a seafood video, CJ, you know, they're your favorites.
Yeah.
They're your favorites.
I love them.
Anytime I do a seafood video, nobody wants to watch it. So I'm trying to figure out a way to sneak it in. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to do a surf and turf. We're gonna do a filet. We're gonna do some lobster, asparagus, and mushrooms. But you know what my favorite part is, CJ?
Talk to me.
We're gonna butter bathe our steak.
That's my favorite bath, you know. Yeah.
Crap, where's my drink? Wait, it's me there. And we're back. Okay, let's do it. What's going on here? Hey!
I'm not even filming. Is forgetting.
Hey, welcome to Cook, Eat, Repeat. All right, so let's start real quick. We're gonna start with our lobster because that's what's gonna require our prep. We're gonna hold it flat in our hand. Now you can see on the bottom, we have this ridge. There are those individual pieces of the shell. We're gonna take it in our hand. I'm using gloves just so I don't wanna cut myself. I'm gonna crush that bottom section. Can you hear that, CJ?
Can do.
How delicious does that sound?
It sounds disgusting.
Essentially what we're doing is we're crushing that bottom area. We're gonna loosen up the meat. Now, once it's cracked, we're gonna take our shears. We're gonna go right down the center. Just like this, we're gonna slide up under, kind of using the shears to guide yourself along the shell without penetrating the meat. We're gonna go all the way down to the last little level right there. All right, now we're gonna take our fingers, this last piece right in here. Can you see that, Ethan? This last little piece, we're gonna use our fingers and we're gonna pull just this last section of shell out. We wanna expose that bottom layer of meat, and I'm gonna show you a really fun little restaurant trick. Real quick. Pull that last little piece out. Be sure not to take too much of the shell because we goins and needs it. Now, lift it apart. We're gonna slide our finger underneath just a little bit. I'm gonna slide that meat out from either side and over the top. See how it's just coming out, Ethan? See how it's just like kind of blooming? Mm-hmm. Now check this out. Now once it's released, we have this space, this gap in the back. Bring the shells back around and drape it over the top.
Oh.
So now what we have, you see how it just drapes really nicely? Check that out. So in just about 30 seconds, we've added a really fun, stunning appearance. Let's do that one more time, buddy. Flatten that down just a little bit. Give it something to lay on. And there we go. We get this beautiful, beautiful presentation,
cool.
Right?
It does look cool.
Now, this last little bit, we're gonna take our knife. Now we're gonna basically just create some crosshatch marks. Not too deep, we're just gonna cross just a nice little bit. This is gonna open up when we actually get onto the heat. So we're just kind of we're scruffing. Just a little scruffing. So
a little scruffy looking.
Scruffy looking nerve herder.
Who's scruffy looking?
Actually, I think you used that one once and I missed it. You made fun of me relentlessly.
Yeah. Because that's a really important.
But I didn't miss it now.
Quote.
All right, I feel fantastic about this. That looks awesome. So I'm gonna put this over here. I've got my griddle on the medium high heat, and I've got some unsalted butter. Whoa. He's got a mind of its own, dude. So I'm gonna throw down 2 sticks of butter, which may seem like a lot, but we're gonna need a considerable amount of butter to make this dish.
Just gotta commit,
We gotta
right?
do it.
Just gotta get in there.
All right, so let's let this butter melt just a little bit. I've also got some rosemary, 1 sprig should do, and a little, like maybe a third of a bunch of thyme. Thyme and rosemary into our butter. Now this is really gonna take a minute, but the more that the oils release from those herbs, the more it's gonna flavor the butter and we'll smell it. Well, I'll smell it, you won't.
I like them with a steak.
You can eat the steak.
I will.
This guy.
I will eat the steak.
So our our lobster is done for now. Our butter is cruising. Let's talk about our filet. Now, I mentioned a minute ago, I mentioned this concept of scruffing. Scruffing is essentially just bringing a little bit more surface area. Surface area is where we can impart a ton of flavor, a little bit of technique to truly elevate our dishes. So check this out. I've got my filet. It's nice and thick. We're looking like 2.5 inches here, maybe 3 inches.
Good looking
Beautiful.
filet.
We're just gonna very, very lightly. We're just scruffing, right?
Is that the actual term?
It is.
Seems like
I learned it from my buddy,
scoring.
Chef Eric.
Oh. Okay. Well,
So the
if
answer is
Eric
yes.
says it, then it's for real.
Sharp knife definitely helps here. Thank you, Kelly Dewey. Bonafide Knives, check them out. You see how it's just opening up just a little bit? What it's gonna allow us to do is release some of that fat and get some flavor into this beautiful filet. Now don't cut too deep because we don't want it to burn, we just want to scruff it a little bit. Is that the word of the day?
Scruff is it.
Word of the day.
Presentation, ring that bell.
Ring-a-ding-ding to scruffing. And he's back. There you go.
I gotta get on my game a bit more.
Hey, before we go too far on our butter, I'm gonna take some of one of CJ's favorites.
Yum.
I like it too. It's really, really
super
delicious.
tasty.
This is our steakhouse. I'm gonna add this to our butter and our herbs. I'm gonna go right over the top. That's already melting, which is great. Beauty. Let's while we're cruising, let's add a little bit of garlic to this as well. So I'm gonna do, let's just do one big clove. See that big giant clove? I like to take the end off, but not all the way, just enough to get there. Take your knife, lay it flat, and give it a solid smash. Solid smash. That's gonna loosen everything up, and it should peel super easy.
You know what would make
Like
that technique
Sunday
of the-
morning.
Oh, easy like
There he
Sunday
is.
morning.
There he is.
You need a better table.
There we go. Perfectly beautiful peeled garlic. Let me chop it up just a couple of times. A little more surface area. Now we're gonna go over to our butter. We're gonna add this right to our butter and herbs. Now in just a few minutes, this is going to have just a stunning aroma, stunning flavor, and we're gonna use this across the board for our dish today. So I've got my heat gloves on, so I'm actually gonna come over here. Our butter is already melted. Now with our, you know what I need to do, CJ, that I didn't?
Preheat?
I didn't talk about what we're using today.
You did preheat, so
This
thank
is our
goodness.
air fryer. I'm gonna preheat my air fryer. Let's get this up to high heat.
You
gotta turn on
You gotta
first.
start the fire
Yeah.
first, bro.
We're gonna go into high heat. Lobster, you want to cook it pretty quickly. You don't want it to take forever, otherwise it might turn a bit rubbery. So I'm gonna just take some of this beautiful butter. I'm gonna go right onto the fish. Calvin, can you
Ooh.
see that on the lobster?
Oh yeah.
It is just
We're seeing
stunning.
it.
Absolutely gorgeous. We're just gonna, come on now.
Okay.
I know you don't
Butter-
like lobster. but
butter's awesome.
Come on. Come on, man.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus.
Cletus, you
Come
big
on,
what?
Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Come over here. Come on in. Let's show walk. I'll tuck my knife in the crack of your... Let's ding that.
Say
there you go.
bye
To
to the
CJ
bell.
trying lobster for the first time.
Whoa, no.
No. Hard pass.
Okay.
I'm going to go with just a touch more of our Steakhouse. Not a ton. Just over the top. Like that. I dig it. I dig it. Now we are looking at about, I'm gonna say 6 to 7 minutes. So I wanna wait on this. I'm gonna start my steak first. So we have our beautiful, gorgeous, little cut right here, a filet. I'm gonna hit this with just a bit of oil, not a lot. We're gonna get that on all sides, just like that. This is really one of those moments. This is one of those dishes where you wanna get involved. You wanna be a part of the experience with your food. We're gonna take some of that Steakhouse, and we're gonna get on all sides here. Now this is a real thick cut, so don't be afraid to go heavy.
But dude, that's a thick
It's
cut,
thick.
man.
So you can even give it some love on the cutting board, get some of that action. So we have this gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful action. All right, let's see how we're looking. Our butter is screaming, so I'm gonna move this over. Let's let that stay melted. Oh, I got some leaves.
Yeah.
Nature called. All right, we got pretty cruising heat. Can you see that it's smoking yet, Ethan? We definitely want our griddle to be smoking hot. What smoking means is essentially when you're cooking with oil and it starts to smoke, you get to the smoke point. The smoke point means it's the highest it can go before it burns or it's about to burn. So we want smoking heat. We want screaming. What's the phrase we use, CJ? Set it to stun. We want that griddle really, really hot because we want all of this juiciness to stay inside the steak. So we need a big, beautiful sear. So here we go. I think we're looking good. Can you tell Ethan that it's smoking over here? I feel good about that. We're gonna go down with our steak. Oh yeah, give it a good press. That is exactly what I want to hear. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I had an idea. Add a lemon here. This was for later, but I'm gonna actually cut the end off. Check this out. I'm taking the very, very end. I'm not too worried about juice, although I will get a bit of juice. No seeds. I like the juice. I'm more concerned about all the beautiful flavor in this oil. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this over to my butter, I'm gonna let this kind of simmer. Can you see how it's simmering in there, Ethan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let that lemon simmer in there a little bit. The skin has all this beautiful aroma, this oil, this like vibrant bouquet of flavor that we're gonna access in our butter. So don't worry about juicing it. We just want those beautiful lemon oils. I think I need just another minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see you. I'll see you in a minute.
Just take a ring. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
Is that reading your?
Yep.
Did you have a?
Yep.
Were we?
Oh.
Oh!
Where you going there? Where you going, fella? Let's go have a look right over here.
Erroneous on all counts. Hey, I can't open this because of my gloves. Let's check out our steak here, guy. We're looking good. Oh, can you see this, Ethan?
Yeah.
Just stunning, glorious. We're gonna flip her. And we're gonna go down the other side. Now, it is time. I'm gonna grab one of my air fryer baskets. We're gonna go down nice and gently with our lobster. Beauty. You know, I wanna add just a bit more. Can you see how it's like kind of like just lifted? It just looks so stunning. I'm gonna go with a touch more of our seasoning over the top. There we go. All right, here we go. Into the air fryer. We will see you pretty little babies in
Never.
7 minutes. We're gonna get to our asparagus. I like to give it just a little bias cut, just like that, just because I think it is a bit prettier. Just kind of giving it a staggered thing here so I can slice all of them without losing too much of my asparagus. All right, so to this, you know, we've already got a delicious board. People freaked out about board sauce the other day. We've got a ton of flavor going on our board right now, so we're gonna keep the trend going. I'm gonna season right here on my cutting board. So I'm gonna go with a bit of oil. And I have gloves on, so I'm not afraid of getting messy. We're just gonna give these a nice little toss. Get in there.
Get in there.
This is full contact cooking here, bro.
Obviously, since you spilled your
I know.
water.
Steakhouse seasoning. But these look good. Let's let those sit for just a second. All right, let's go check on our steak in just a second. We should have that beautiful sear. These look good. Let's let those sit for just a second. The mushrooms are actually gonna soak in some of that oil and that seasoning. The steak sounds glorious. Let's give it a little look. Oh my goodness. Come on, people. Come on. All right, here we go. Check this out. I'm gonna get my tongs here. I'm gonna flip it up on its side. We're gonna go into the butter. Now, the butter has been simmering for just a bit with all those beautiful, stunning juices.
Have never. And
Never.
I feel like you're changing my life right now.
Oh, dude, you're welcome. Is that one okay? You didn't say
I
thank
implied
you.
a thank you, but I definitely didn't say
All right,
it.
now we're gonna go back.
Oh, jeez.
And we're gonna sear.
Oh, jeez.
Let that go for just a minute.
Throw
Now,
some
basically,
rosemary on it.
Just little guy.
Oh,
Just leave them on there.
let them.
That's a treasure. That's a
Yeah.
little treat. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go with my veggies. So I'm gonna grab my oil. We're gonna go right next to my steak over here. We're gonna add a decent bit of oil. Can you smell it already, CJ?
Oh, God.
You smell that butter?
It's so good.
Let's add our asparagus. Our asparagus. Beauty. Dig that. Make sure we get all of that down, some surface area. And we're gonna also add our mushrooms. Here, you know what we can do? Let's take some of those herbs. Let's throw these down just like that. Mushrooms are fantastic. They're basically like little sponges, and CJ's nuts for not eating them. They soak up any flavor that you give them. So we've got this beautiful garlic herb butter. Unbelievable. You're such a baby. Let's slide these over a little bit. Get some more.
You can't be the only one who doesn't like mushrooms.
No, I don't like mushrooms.
No, of
You
course
guys
you
don't.
don't.
But does
Yeah, of
that
course
look
you
good?
don't. Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa!
Ow!
Hey! Man down!
Whoa! Whoa!
That was close.
Whoa, that was close.
So the steak is looking pretty fantastic. Can you see that, Ethan? It's got that beautiful crust, but you can see it's still very, very much on the rare side. Now we're almost there. I kind of feel like I want to get a little bit more color here, so we're going to dunk it again. We're going by hand here.
Whoa!
We're getting nuts.
Whoa!
We're
Dude,
getting nuts.
I want to start cooking with gloves.
We're just going to give a little sear on this side, and then we're going to pull it off and let it rest.
Can I get a power glove, cooking glove?
Just keep your power gloves off of her.
Just keep your power gloves off her, pal, huh?
Give our veggies a toss. We're looking good. We've got some good caramelization. Take some of this butter, and we're just going to give it a little douse.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go over our steak, too.
Yep.
Oh, man. You see this into Bubble Town.
Yeah.
Flavor Town.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to pull this guy Oh my goodness. Can you see what's happening? We're gonna pull this over to the cutting board. Let's come over here. We're just gonna let this rest for just a bit. This, my friends, is stunning. I'm gonna grab some of those herbs. I'm gonna just let this sit right on top as this rests. That is money. I think our vegetables are there. Our vegetables are there. Let's check on our lobster. Are we there? CJ Frazier, have we done it? Have we timed this out perfectly? Yeah. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna go a little bit longer on that, but I don't need my gloves anymore. Let's talk about plate architecture, shall we? There we go. All right, I am a huge fan of using white plates, mostly because I think it gives us a really great medium to let the colors and the beauty of our food show. Start right down in the center of our plate. I like how this is looking. We have a good distance from the edge of our plate onto our veggies. We've got some really great caramelization. I mean, the trick with asparagus is definitely in that like 2 to 4 minute window where you're not turning it into mush. Let's give a nice, beautiful pile here. Come on, Hal, stand back up for me. There we go. I like the way. So now we've made a little flat bed. I'm gonna take my steak and we're gonna go on this side. Leave those crunchy herbs on there because they're majestic. I'm gonna take some of our mushrooms. We're gonna go right on top of this beautiful little platform that we've made. One more little guy right here. And now let's go over to this air fryer. Let's grab our lobster. That is, here we go, buddy. Oh my goodness. Can you? Come on, look at this one in the back. We've got some really great caramelization. We've got some beautiful, crisp color and texture. We're gonna go right here next to it. There we go.
Wow.
A beautifully plated. You know what we could do?
No, don't
Should
you?
we?
No. Okay.
That garlic's
Yes.
been simmering in
Yes.
butter. It's been Where is he?
Or you lemon, dude.
Oh, that lemon. Oh, you know, dude,
Yes.
we
Yes.
didn't squeeze it.
You're welcome.
Here we
See
go.
what I did there?
CJ's idea.
Yeah.
Everyone, ladies and gentlemen,
Because I know how to prepare lobster.
a butter-bathed lemon squeeze. You're welcome.
No, you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank
That's
you.
better. That's better.
Thank you.
That's right. You're welcome.
You're appreciated, you're validated, and I hear you. We're gonna add some of that garlic that's been just hanging out in the butter. Oh man, oh man. Come on, you don't need sauce.
No, not when you got that
Garlic,
butter.
butter, lemon action is the sauce. That's stunning.
Although, do we have any A1 or no?
Get out. Get out. There we go, CJ.
Boo.
How excited are you for this steak?
Yes.
Okay. I see, I know you.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you. Let's cut this steak in half just to check it out. Now, here's a really fun thing that happens with steak. Now, we let this rest for a solid 5-6 minutes or so the juices have had a chance to relax, but it might not look quite as red as you might like, but the protein and the blood will actually start to bloom out just a bit. This is a perfect medium, slightly into medium rare. We've got that gorgeous color here. Look really close again. So you see the color starting to change. Just in a matter of like the last few seconds, the color starting to change. The more this sits, the more this oxidizes. It's gonna feel a little bit more red, but can you tell? Oh, flies are coming for me.
Get out of here,
Can you
flies.
tell how juicy that is?
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
We
My
were seeing that.
goodness. Let's get one little bite. Let's get one little nib. Here we go. Get some of that crust on there.
Oh,
This,
show us
my
that.
friends, that is majestic. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Here we go. All night long.
All night, yeah. All night long. All night, yeah.
Let's get into the lobster. Let's take a little bit off the top here. We're just gonna give it a nice little slice. Oh, it's so delicate. Juicy, wonderful lobster. So good. You know what we could do? We could take that little bit of extra lemon. Just give it a little 1-2. Woo! A little 1-2 right there. Here we go. Let's take a bite of this mother.
All night long.
There it is. We're back.
All night,
We're back.
yeah. All night long.
This is a really fun. We haven't even gotten into our vegetables. I know CJ's also worried about missing out on these mushrooms. Look at that.
I've been just dying to get in
Tender, juicy, delicious mushroom. The asparagus has a little bit of crunch still.
there.
Just a
Enough to where
touch.
it's not soggy, right?
No, we don't want-
soggy.
Mm-mm. It gets all weepy and sad, like disappointed
Oh.
in you,
Yeah.
like your
Kinda
mother.
like your sign.
I
back
mean,
there.
what?
Huh?
You're. What's on the top?
Yeah, it's the hair you used to have. Yeah. Slice me a bit of that.
Here you go, buddy. Are you the official taste tester? Like, you know?
I will let you know if this is completed.
Okay, you want some of the
Properly.
garlic?
Yeah. Don't even ask, little boy. Just bring it.
Little boy. Who is this guy? Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's like, are you gonna feed it to me?
No. What?
It looked weird.
Nair.
No, you stay here. That is so good.
Will you please try the lobster?
Um,
Come on. You've never had lobster, right? You've been to Red Lobster, but you've never actually had lobster. Give me your fork, just come on. I'm just gonna present it. I'll feed it to you.
No.
Just kidding. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It's not fishy.
I'm not gonna.
You
cook
gotta
this
you
for
gotta
the
go
camera.
that way.
I assure you.
Texture's fantastic, flavor's fantastic.
I'm gonna give you an honest opinion.
Okay, give me an honest opinion.
Okay, are you ready for honesty?
Please be honest.
It was really good. I'm not lying.
Are you
I'm not kidding you. It was really good.
good enough for another bite?
I could actually eat another bite. Are we gonna hug this one out? This is it?
You're my best friend! You're my best friend!
This is the moment?
My baby boy grown up.
It was actually good.
Calls for a ding.
A cooked goose
there.
for everyone!
A cooked goose for everyone! It's Ebenezer Scrooge! Yes!
This is a really fun one. Impress your friends, change the minds of
Of
people
your
that say they
friends.
don't want something delicious. The lobster is simple. Use that technique to expand your surface area, get a ton of seasoning and flavor on there. Use that screaming, stunning heat to get our steak really crispy. The herbs and the butter. Well, this is a really fun one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Be sure to go to blackstoneproducts.com for this recipe and a ton more. Check out CJ's show where he's going to be making fish all the time now.
All the time. That's it.
All the time.
All the time.
Check out Betty's show, Todd's show. This is Cook, Eat, Repeat, where we help you become a better chef, one recipe at a time. Cheers, CJ.
Cheers,
to all of you.
amigo.
Dang it.
Dangin' dangin'.
See you guys in the next video.
Later.